The visage of the Real Housewives of New Jersey is universally recognized as Teresa Giudice. While not everyone may have a preference for her, she played a significant role in the Housewives franchise's rise to fame. Joe Giudice, too, is one of the most iconic spouses from any of these programs, despite the fact that he has not been on the show for several seasons. Joe recently met with his ex-wife to discuss his most and least favorite events from his time as a cast member. In addition, he has received an update regarding his deportation case. Longtime viewers of Real Housewives of New Jersey are aware that Joe and Teresa were featured on the program from the very beginning. In spite of this, he was incarcerated during the 7th season of the program. In 2019, Joe was released after serving a 41-month sentence and was deported to Italy. Joe's involvement with Real Housewives of New Jersey was recently discussed during his appearance on Teresa's podcast, Turning the Tables. Teresa inquired about his most memorable incident from the program, which was one of the most noteworthy aspects. "I mean, there were a lot of good moments on the show with the kids and everything," he responded. Continuing, Joe stated, "They were small and adorable. From the clips that are available on TikTok and other platforms, I have never actually viewed the program. However, they are quite charming. You move about with them, clothing them, and engaging in various activities. Actually, those were the highlights of the program." Next, the Real Housewives of New Jersey star inquired about Joe's most embarrassing incidents from his tenure on the show. "I suppose when your brother and everyone came on," he said. "That was the moment when it began to feel unclean." The incidents that transpired in Napa Valley were then discussed by Teresa, who underscored their unlikability. "I mean, the first 3 years were actually quite good," he continued. "Your attendance included Danielle. Original personnel were present." As is well known to his admirers, Joe currently resides in Nassau, Bahamas. However, he is eager to return to the United States in order to be more in close proximity to his daughters. On her podcast, Teresa inquired about his greatest regrets regarding the United States, according to Bravo. "Well, I mean, you have family and friends," he replied. "Seriously, everything." Joe then stated, "You develop acclimatization to your surroundings while growing up. In fact, that is the reason I have adapted to Nassau, Bahamas, as it is somewhat Americanized, and I frequently encounter American individuals. So, I have a sense of being in close proximity to my residents. Italy was not quite the same during my time there. It was enjoyable. However, it appeared to be far away. Similar to this, it is in close proximity. I do not feel as though I am too far away, as it is only 2.5 hours away, and I think it is because everyone comes and visits me." Additionally, he stated, "I am perpetually engaged in some capacity. It consistently undergoes rotation, revolving doors." They also talked about the status of his deportation case. The Real Housewives of New Jersey alum has informed me that I have engaged a counsel to assist me with the matter. However, she has yet to make any progress, so I am uncertain as to what will transpire. Actually, I did approach the embassy, but they declined to grant me entry. That was the end of it. I had to pay a substantial sum of money for that, so I arrived, and it took less than 5 minutes. However, they denied it. Consequently, I have had enough of this nonsense. Whatever it is, it is. In addition, Joe verified that he maintains a close relationship with his daughters, despite their long distance. "I maintain a close relationship with them because we communicate on Snapchat on a daily basis," he said. "On a daily basis, I engage with Adriana on Snapchat, typically 4 times. Melania, Gabriella, and the same thing." He continued, "Gia speaks to me frequently and they frequently visit." Joe is currently courting his 3rd lawyer, as they also affirmed on the podcast. In addition, he is presently engaged in construction and is preparing for a combat match. He also produces culinary videos.